There is a secret island I have been going to for over 40 years that is my idea of paradise. I can get there by either riding my bicycle for 45 minutes, then taking the ferry, or I could paddle my kayak from my apartment in an hour and a half. The island is the largest urban car-free community in North America. Less than a mile away, you'll find this. There are 6 million people that live within 20 miles of this place, yet almost no one knows about it. You can see from the following videos taken during the spring, summer, and fall that there are very few people around other than the locals. I guess everyone's either working, twittering, or watching the big game on TV. That's why I call it the Secret Island. What I love about this place is that it's a self-contained community, a haven far from the madding crowd. The streets are just sidewalks, and everyone gets around by walking or pedaling. Most of the houses are over 100 years old. Every home is unique, reflecting the spirit of the people who live there. There are no rules and bylaws to tell them what they can grow in their gardens, or how high the grass is allowed to grow, or what color you can paint your house. There's also no police, and no crime. There is a fire department, a school and school buses for the older kids, and even school buses for the nursery school kids. There's a church, lots of playgrounds, and an artist's retreat. There's a beach where you can swim and watch the sailboats on the lake, a tennis court, a baseball diamond, and cafes with outdoor patios. I like to sit and listen to the sounds of the village, the laughter of children playing, housewives talking over the back fence, someone playing the piano, a happy dog barking, the crickets and the birds, the wind in the willows, and the waves on the shore. And everywhere there are flowers. This might not be your idea of paradise, but this is the type of community I wish I grew up in. I wish I could have raised a family in. I wish I could have played with my grandchildren in. That would have been paradise. But I never had that, and most of you watching have never had it either, because it was stolen from us. For just the money that was spent on war in the last 10 years, the U.S. government could have built a home like one of these, in a community like this, for every family in America. Don't believe me? Do the math at the end of this video for yourself. They stole not just your money, but your productivity, the most productive people in the world. And instead of building a humane society, what they didn't keep for themselves, they spent on this. And here's the kicker. The money you pay on just the interest on the money stolen from you would have allowed you a 2-month paid vacation every year. Imagine taking every summer off to stay home and raise your family, to teach your kids how to play ball, how to swim, how to paddle a canoe, taking them out for an ice cream sundae at the cafe, having neighbors you can trust to babysit while you take your spouse out for dinner, and a romantic walk along the boardwalk. But all that was stolen from you by 100 or so psychopathic monsters whose hatred for humanity burns so hot that not even your unending suffering and misery can quench their thirst for destruction. If left unchecked, they will end up destroying all life on the planet. That's what psychopaths do. That's what they always do. If we stop spending money on pointless wars now, the money we save could build human communities and businesses all over our country, and we could do it in 5 years. Don't show this video to your children or grandchildren, because what will you say when they ask you how you let them steal paradise from you, your future, their future, to produce nothing but death and destruction? What will you say when they ask you, why didn't you try to stop the bad men, Daddy?